I love most kinds of horror. Really, all kinds of horror, with a few, I guess, rare but notable exceptions. The appreciation is born of just several years of watching old Hammer, excuse me, Hammer films and Full Moon productions with my father when I was a kid. I lost my eyesight at age 4. So, but before that, even, and well after that, my father, he commuted, and so I would stay with a babysitter during the day. And our pretty much nightly ritual was that he'd come get me from the babysitter, and then we'd stop at Hollywood Video or Blockbuster and pick up 2 or 3 movies to bring home and eat Cheez-Its and watch. I liked Hollywood better because they had uh, that section for the horror movies where it kind of looked like a log cabin. Do you guys remember that? It was like darker, and there's like a yeah, it was like this wood ramp going up into kind of this darker section of the store, and it was like elevated a little bit. There was like a little graveyard in front of it, and just bats and stuff. Uh, Not, oh, I think there were like 2 bats. I remember. It's it's funny. It's one of the few remaining sites that I have committed to memory. So it's pretty firm in there. And excuse me. This is very obviously unscripted. I do I do so much better with scripts because there's a lot less and awkward pauses and things. So you get a little older, and I mean, Tales from the Crypt, man. I'm to sneak out into the living room well after bedtime to watch that. I mean, it was right up there with South Park, one of my favorites. And Twilight Zone, of course. I was a child in the '90s, so it's well after the Twilight Zone kind of went off the air. But you could still catch it, right, on like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, just like a full day marathon of it. And I always thought that was so cool. So I love anthology horror. I mean, I love serials, I guess, because you get a nice story to follow, like American Horror Story. It's spooky, kind of heavy, but still pretty scary and certainly and definitely enjoyable. But anthology is fun because it's kind of low commitment, right? It's just one story each time, and it's always got that fun little like whoa what at the end, and that's kind of what I've endeavored to do with the Dusty Attic stuff. But speaking of that, hey, that's a wrap on season 1. Thank you all for being a part of it. Both the voices that were in it, you guys were great, and you guys who clicked and watched it all. So we got another season coming for you soon. We got some fun stuff coming in the meantime, huh? Halloween's coming up, and I'm gonna try and keep to the weekly schedule. You guys seem to respond positively to that, which is good because I want to make you happy, masters. Um, so stay tuned. Do you still say stay tuned? We're really not tuning in, right? That's kind of a radio or TV thing. Well, these are radio dramas, basically, right? So sure, yeah. Stay tuned. Just like back in the 50s. Stay tuned for our next presentation. And once again, thanks. You guys are all awesome.